a little bit around mid area. They didn't really get a kill on the Quap. He tried to play a bit defensive and protect them. Didn't do much either. And he was part of that almost trio of heroes that they were running with the Zeus and Axe and then half a Shaman up there a bit. And yeah, you enabled your Axe, but you paid for it as well, right?
Let's talk about some important stuff.
Trade and Secret do lose their carry and Empire lose their offlane Underlord. But to be honest, you look at their net worth, it's an even trade, right? Like the Underlord is just rich as the troll. So I think Secret can overall be pretty happy with the outcome of that.
How do you feel Underlord scales into the extreme late game? Ice Blast, not going to be enough though. And how would you build him? Like, is there a certain point where you have so much farm that it's almost a waste to get utility items? Instead of going more, not I want to say carry, but like even a Radiance.
I think Radiance on Underlord might be his next item after 4-step, and I know it's a really late Radiance, but it has.
Oh, he changed his mind. Okay, he was gonna. He had.
Oh, he did have it queued up.
He had sheep queued up.
It's like, oh, they were...
FN. He was the one getting initiated on, but they just plant Puppy, pick him off real quick, and the Serpent Wards are down.
There's no Serpent Wards down. Silencer's showing on the wave bottom. They could just go to Rosh here, I think, start getting something done. So I think
Roshan not for 50 seconds.
Other teams in that situation, that Secret Orient, might have been baited into going and contesting Rosh, because the scan turned red at the Rosh pit and then it turned green, and that could signal that the team ran into Rosh, right?
Yeah.
But YapzOr realized their movement trajectory, he bolted and found the smoke, and it's honestly surprising that Puppy dies after that, right? Like, he actually found them out with the bolt that they were probably there.
To be fair, he was standing over here.
I guess maybe it's unexpected that Empire even run down there after the bolt comes out, but or maybe YapzOr didn't even realize that his bolt hit. Did it hit?
I'm not sure. I mean, but not too super aggressive. Gets the shackle off, but stuck by the kinetic field. BKB bought by FN. Looks like Puppy's going to be the sacrifice here. Not sure if Foth actually wants to come in. Sonic Wave onto 3 heroes. Yeah. This Nimbus doing work with Puppy. I mean, Puppy's just going and getting his spells up, dying. But it's still quite effective.
We mentioned, by the way, in that fight that we saw earlier, the Long Ages fight, I think again Yoku with a really clutch play. The Static Storm, I believe, countered. Was it the Axe that was jumping in for that Medusa kill, and they counterplayed it? He has been playing a really, really good game so far. And I was saying FN's blink was probably too aggressive there. You know, he blinked into like 2 or 3 heroes after they got the kill on Puppy. He was like, we can dive, we can chase. They fought into that Aegis. He blinked and tanked a lot of damage and ultimately did die, but he set up his team for at least somewhat of a successful play with the Static Storm. But they still gotta, both teams, to be a little bit careful with. I feel like both teams are kind of overestimating their tank ability more than anything. They think they can get away with stuff that just isn't quite working out.
Have you ever seen 650 AoE Shadow Strike by anybody?
No. I think
what needs to be done for somebody to pick that spell up?
That is.
Is this this isn't AoE? It's like it's still single target and then AoE around.
That
it,
is
right?
definitely top 5 garbage level 20 talent in the game. That is so.
Right, give me your top 5.
Oh,
On the
Dire's middle barracks have fallen.
The rest just hot. That's
sacrifice
whatever.
for his team. The captain, it's all intended.
But yeah, that was the first time Empire underestimated how tanky their hero was, because that Medusa would have probably been fine if they just cast their spells around him and protected him with Pipe and Greaves. But instead they force-staffed him in. Nobody was in range to stun for a good 10 seconds and getting killed.
Yeah, that was an improved chain stun, right?
It was really good, but at the same time, it's the element of surprise more than anything. I think Empire were not expecting the play, because if they're in a better position and expecting that move, they will counterplay it way better than that. They should be able to protect their Medusa under those circumstances. You saw they did everything right, and the Medusa still survived for like 10-15 seconds.
Right.
If there's some solid counterplay from Empire, I don't think that kill happened.
All right. Is there any chance? The common talent here for Rastas is the 1 Serpent Ward, max HP.
Yeah.
3-second duration on Shackle. Instantly, I feel that you might want to think about it at the very least.
They have a couple of counters. They have Glimpse, they have Yules on Quap, they have Colt, but it still counts, I guess. It is a really good Shackles talent game. At the same time, though, the ward HP, if Secret are planning ahead to try to end the game at some point with a game-winning push with the Serpent wards, that...
Yeah, that's true. Whole game right now. There is the Aghanim Scepter for Yoku, though. That is huge. Be used. It
still get global.
Initiation. Oh my god. FN just disintegrates. Cost them the global silence, but that does have buyback, technically speaking. Ghosting Company. He's going to be initiated on by Puppy. There is the strong gaze being used.
Yes, it's
Yep, Puppy dead again. Shocker. Ice Blast comes out, not really able to connect on anybody. Mid one clips it though. Yoku on the run. He's going to continue to chase with a level 4 battle hunger. Yoku is donezo. 100% dead here. Fata might cost him his level fear. The Nimbus, oh, he actually might survive with the mech there. Yoku, no. Final Thunderbolt. Ghost take pops the ult, but really to no avail.
Damn.
Both super healthy right now. Gonna go back to base regardless.
Secret won that fight 3-1 and Troll wasn't. That is so good for them.
Yeah, he has MKB right now. You can count upon this tier 3 if he really wants.
Of getting the jump with Axe on the Quap and just blowing her up. And you saw Yoku was trying to Static Storm counterplay the Blink call from Axe, but Bata with the very quick BKB did not get static stormed. Well, that is more than likely the range threats? No, they're not.
Get him out in pretty good position.
Probably not getting this. No. Yeah, but they did some serious economic damage. Like, Secret has completely turned this game around now. This is very good.
It's crazy. Just one fight. The Medusa, what was it, the Hurricane Pike usage? I think on the other side of the
defense staff ended up pushing him into the team.
Oh, it was
yeah, he was stunned the whole time.
Yeah.
But this is one of the things we talked about before the game even started. Like, that's just one of the deficits you have of not having that hard catch or way of starting a fight, right? Like, Empire's been doing such a good job at playing Glimpse, but you saw the change of pace when BKBs came out. Like, Secret started making those jumps, taking advantage of them having the harding, and Fatsa has really been delivering in the last 10 minutes, pretty much securing Secret every single fight with the axe plays. Zeus Nimbus came out, so they got the extra bit of damage. Yapsor's
really?
Okay.
Goodness
He is highest level in the game.
Oh, what? He didn't go for the 0.5 second lightning mini stun? Man. It's not real, my friend. Sad days.
I think he would have if there weren't like 3-4 staffs on it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a really good Nimbus counter. They have a lot last time because they kind of forced him into the team, but theoretically at least it's a
silent.
Albert is completed
very
on
close. One creep gives him that split shot, uses modifier to be the dream.
I wonder what item he's going BKB
on silent.
Yeah, I think
if he can get it off, I feel like that's off his stone gaze. He's fine.
It's just a bad item against an X jump, right? Like, it doesn't serve a purpose. If you get blink called, unless you're really clutch on that
Speaking
BKB.
of which, he's gonna jump in with a ton of creeps and the blade mail activated. Global silence on top of that. This Medusa half HP Nimbus. It looks like a Sonic Wave clips too, but the Underlord does die in the backside. Applied. Ace. He has to defuse the blade, slowing down Silent. There's a beautiful initiation from Fada. Again, it looks like Silent will find his way to the grave. The Culling Blade brings him down. 100 seconds on the deck, does have buyback though. This in a ton of trouble. Fada should be able to finish him off with ease. Buyback though from Medusa. Will that deter Secret at all is the question. They get the range rack, they might have to fall back now. And will Puppy be the death of Secret again? That looks like Bata might be this time around. He gets the 4-step off.
Blast, right?
Puppy, jump in and sacrifice your life. It's been working well this game. Silent. Hurricane Pikes to the high ground. We'll have to go back and heal.
Didn't even try the Ice Blast. Okay.
It looks like Secret will be falling back. We'll be happy with that exchange. And I mean, why not? That's the buyback.
Really big win getting a Medusa buyback. Silent had 3k, now he has 1k. Lost 2,000 gold on that play.
And they get the Roche with cheese and refresher shard. So the question is it anybody other than mid one taking this refresher shard?
I think the Shaman.
Really, double wards? Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. So far he hasn't taken it. Like, oh wait, there's a refresher shard. I guess I'll take that on my Shaman.
This is in Dota now. Oh.
Gets it on the Shaman. Now he's probably going to take wards HP because he got that shard.
Yeah.
That is so good. We'll see. He's still thinking about it, looks like.
Considering the options.
I really like this item build from Pup, by the way. This is probably the first time I've ever seen this competitive Dota. He went Halberd Vessel. I'm not sure how sold I am on the Vessel purchase at the time he did it, but the Halberd is really good. It's like one of the best items against Medusa, and it might be the reason that Silent is getting the BKB, because it's like, I need something against Halberd. It's really annoying to deal with. And Shaman is actually deceptively tanky at this point. 10 armor, 2500 health, evasion, a disarm against the Medusa, and all he needs to do is run in, cast his spells, and if he gets focused, it's actually really good. He's about as difficult to kill right now as a core while being position fire. So I really like this itemization.
That wouldn't shock considering he has 10 deaths, but yeah, I'll take your word for it.
I mean, he's got a lot of gold still, like 10,000 gold.
It feels like I'm watching VP with Solo, except he actually has farm. That's almost it. Bata popped the BKB. Looks like Ancient Apparition is though for 60 seconds, not able to buy back into this bad boy. Bata did have to use BKB for that though.
Could have maybe got a glimpse on the troll. Trying Zeus, maybe. There.
Oh, that's a really good call. With Fada. Pops the blade mail. Yoku is donezo again. Static was able to get off Silent with a nice BKB activation from FN. They get a couple of heroes, but that is the Aegis. Troll World would be pops the BKB to be able to get off that Pit of Malice. Looks like we have a Shackle Puppy again in the front lines. Underlord in a lot of trouble. And that Nimbus coming through again. As there's the disarm and the diffuse. And Medusa, if he goes down, this is 100% game. in favor of Secret. GG come out. So Secret moves on to the upper, I don't know what to call this, the upper bracket final best of one shenanigan.
Round
PSL.
winners, round 2.
Yeah. Nobody gets eliminated in the group stage. It's all for seeding. Of course, first place in the group will get to pick their opponent between the 3rd and 4th rank of their
Yes.
of the opposite.